When I think about the Irish, the word that comes to mind is wanderer. We have been wandering since the beginning of our days. Our earliest myth is about the Tuatha De Danann, the great gods of Ireland, who used to live in 4 huge cities in Europe, Folius, Murius, Findius and Gorius. And they left because they were given a prophecy. They were told that if they set sail into the west, they would find Inishfal, the island of their destiny. So they got in their boats and they sailed. They sailed to the edge of Europe until they came to a beautiful, verdant, green, lush island. And they knew they'd come home. And it was so beautiful, so captivating, that their king, King Nuad, had turned and burned their boats, because why would they ever want to leave? The next people to wander into our story were the Celts. Nomadic by nature, they had wandered across Europe, conquering wherever they could, and when they couldn't conquer, they would seduce. And when they came to Inishfal, the island of our destiny, they brought with them so many strengths. They brought the gift of artistry. They brought beautiful music and design. They brought their ability to speak, their belief that with just a word you can change reality. And of course, they brought their relentless courage. The Celts would go into battle, they said, stark, naked. So fearless were they, that all they would cover themselves with was that blue paint, woad. And when the invaders would come, the Picts from Scotland or the Lachlan Raiders down from the Northlands of Norway, often the first thing they would see would not be the Celtic men but the Celtic women, who would be standing in the front line absolutely naked, their long hair trailing down to the ground. And when they would go screaming across the battlefield, the invaders, they would often flee, because they thought, if that's the women, we don't want to see the men. In the last 2,000 years, we've had to leave the island of our destiny for many reasons. Some of those reasons have been difficult. We've had to wander out into the world because of hunger. We've had to wander into the world in search of work. But some of the reasons to wander have been excellent. We've left our homes because we have a deep, burning curiosity, and we have a great love of discovery. Every time we have wandered, we have longed for home, we've missed our home, and we've carried our home within us. And wherever we go, we make little homes, these little Irelands, these groups and associations and clubs, these places that remind us of where we come from. In 1973, the Federation of Irish Societies formed to connect all of these groups. In the year it formed, there were less than 30 groups as members. Today, there are nearly 100. Since 1973, many things have changed. And so, to reflect these changes, the Federation has changed its name to Irish in Britain. As a linchpin to connect all of these groups and societies, it will champion our causes, it will celebrate our strengths, it will connect us all to each other. And most importantly, though we carry our homes within us, it will offer us a home away from home.